Hi everyone, Bernard here on behalf of MovieGameNostalgia.com, and we're going to have a look at this one today, Belgravia, from the creators of Downton Abbey. So it's got a good pedigree, hasn't it? Obviously I'm a big fan of Downton Abbey, I hope you are too. So just going to have a look at Belgravia, which has just finished its run now on ITV. I think it's just started over in America. Is it on Epic? So I'll confirm that in a minute anyway. So in the US on Epic. So we're having a look at that today. Please, if you're new to the channel, push the old subscribe button there. That'll be great. Push the bell notification so you know when these little vlogs are coming out. And please make sure your notifications are set to public so you do get these notifications rather than private. Some people don't do that. So please, thumbs ups. Any thumbs up. Views are great, but thumbs ups are always nice, aren't they? So yeah, we're going to look at Belgravia today, a historical drama television series based on the 2016 novel of the same name by Julian Fellowes, both named after Belgravia, an affluent district of London. I've never been into Belgravia. I've been to London many times. The series is a co-production between British television network ITV and American cable network Epix. Is written by Fellowes and directed by John Alexander. What's it about? Well, it begins at the Duchess of Richmond's ball, the night of the 15th of the 16th of June 1815, a very famous date which was held in Brussels for the Duke of Wellington on the eve of the Battle of Quatre Bras, 2 days before the Battle of Waterloo. Among the guests are James and Anne Trenchard, who are living on the profits of newfound trading success. Their young daughter Sophia has caught the eye of Edmund Bellicis, the son and heir of one of the richest and most prominent families in England. 25 years later, when the two families are settled into the newly developed area of Belgravia, the events of the ball and the secrets still resonate. The cast, well, we've got some bog standard great British acting talent, UK. I think there's some Irish guys in there as well. We've got Philip Glenister as James Trenchard, Tamsin Greig as Anne Trenchard, Emily Reed as Sophia Trenchard, Jeremy Newmark-Jones stars, Nicholas Rowe, James Chalmers. I mean, the list goes on. I mean, a lot of the faces are quite familiar to us here in the UK. I'm sure if you watch British drama over in the US and other territories, they'll be familiar to you as well. I mean, a little bit of background on it. I mean, it was January the 4th, January 2019. It was announced that the ITV given the series order consisting of 6 episodes, so we get 6 episodes to a television adaptation of Julian Fellowes' novel. The series was expected to be written by Fellowes and directed by John Alexander, which it was. Executive producers were set to include Gareth Neame, Nigel Merchant, Liz Tudbridge and Colin Ratton serving as producer. Production companies involved, well, they were slated to consist of Carnival Films, but on February the 8th, 2019, it was reported that American premium cable network Epix had joined the production as a co-producer. Yeah, so I mean, it started 6 weeks ago in the UK, and I think it's just started a week or two ago in the US. So what's it like? Is it any good? Well, on Rotten Tomatoes, it's got a 69% critics rating, which is okay. That's not a bad rating. And the critic consensus from 29 ratings is, if the slightest bit silly, Belgravia will satiate fans looking for a new period melodrama to sip their tea to. A little bit down on the Brits there. Obviously, sip their tea to. Internet Movie Database 7.4 out of 10. That's Joe Public's rating. So that's you and me, that's everybody. And obviously the episodes themselves, the first episode got a 7.3 out of 10, the second got a 7.8 out of 10, the third got a 7.2, so it dropped a little, the fourth got a 7.6, the fifth got an 8.2, and the sixth got an 8.1. Which is quite unusual, because obviously the 6 getting 8.1s, because there's quite a lot of I've been reading some reviews this morning, and there's quite a lot of critical critique about the last episode being a little bit too rushed and everything being crammed into the last 10 minutes. I mean, I'll get to that in a moment, but I mean, overall, yeah, great sets. I mean, we're talking, how realistic it is to the time, I don't know, but some really good sets. A great cast. There's no real weaknesses in the cast. I mean, the acting's been said to be a little bit wooden at times, but I don't think it was that bad. I mean, obviously some people playing playing upper class parts, and obviously that's really, to me, how they would speak. So yeah, I think they're a bit unfair for people saying the acting was a little bit wooden. 6 episodes, yeah, I mean, yeah. Was the last episode rushed? Not particularly. I thought it was okay. It wrapped things up nicely. There wasn't too many bad things. I thought the 6th episode may have been a bit more jeopardy in it. It was a little bit, but I think there might have been a little bit more. But obviously, it all seemed to be nicely folded and tucked away and all sorted out by the 6th episode. It does leave us with a bit of a cliffhanger at the end, so we do prepare ourselves perhaps for a second series. There was enough, obviously, above and below stairs of likeable characters, unlikable characters. That was another criticism. There's too many unlikable characters, but no, I don't think so. I think there's a nice mix of guys. Excuse me. A nice mix of guys you like and a nice mix of guys you don't like of the actors. So I don't think there was anything in that at all. Some people said it was pales in comparison to the recently watched quiz as well. I mean, you can't compare the two. Totally different things. You know, we're talking a pretty formulaic period drama here with all these sort of intrigue and you know, illegitimate children, etc. that you expect from this sort of drama, to quiz, which is quite modern in a way. So it's a little bit unfair to compare it to that. Some people say it's a poor man's Downton Abbey. Well, that's a bit cruel as well. Downton Abbey is way up there, obviously, but this isn't far behind as a nice six episodic thing. It does the job. It entertains. This is the thing. It certainly wasn't a rushed ending, in my opinion. It just went with the flow of the whole series. It was, as I said, entertaining period drama. And if you love period drama, I don't think you can go far wrong with this. We've seen it all before. I mean, yeah, it's the sort of thing that makes me want to go back and watch Upstairs, Downstairs. Of course it does. I've watched Upstairs, Downstairs numerous times. I must have, Downton Abbey, I've probably watched a couple of times, most of the series. You know, I've probably watched them and then watched them again with someone else. So, yeah, I mean, as a period drama, it's certainly been one of the best for a long time. It's been one of the best I've seen for quite a while. There's been 2 or 3 recently that not quite hit the mark. And this ITV Epics one sort of does. My rating, well, I'm going to give it a nice, comfortable rating of 7 out of 10. If you know what, my base is 6 out of 10. I give it a nice 7 out of 10. It certainly, for 6 episodes, kept me watching, kept me interested. And as I say, all right, the last episode perhaps wasn't as cliffhanging as some people may have wanted, but it does. It finishes it off. It goes from A to Z, and there's a bit in the middle. So yeah, I think 6 episodes was right, and it did okay. So I'll give it a 7 out of 10. So if you get to watch this, please let me know what you think of Belgravia. It's on the ITV hub, obviously, in the UK. Obviously, it's on Epics in the US, and just check your various streaming sites, whichever territory you're in. I've no details on when this is out to buy yet. It would probably, a lot of stuff's coming out in June, so there's a potential it might be out in June to buy, but I'll let you know about that nearer the time if you like this and you want to buy it. Anyway, thanks for watching this. Please, for all the latest TV drama news and movie news, etc., please follow me on either of 2 Twitter accounts. I'm at Charles Dineen, Dineen spelled DINNN, or I'm at nostalgia_movie. You can follow me on either of those accounts. So they're both linked, so you more or less see the same sort of stuff on both of them. And I'm on Facebook at Burn Dineen with links to MovieGameNostalgia.com, my little website for old and rarer DVDs, movie posters from the 90s and the 2000s, and board games. So if you can spend a bit of time to have a look on there, please, be very, very much appreciated. Anyway, thanks for watching today. Hopefully join me for something similar very, very soon. Whatever you're going to do with the rest of the day, have a great one. Look after yourself, look after your friends, look after your family, and let's, at this time, as I always say, let's all look after each other. This is Bernard saying goodbye for now, and hopefully I'll see you all soon. Bye-bye.